Several years ago, someone sent me an article on the problem of sandbox leadership. It described immature leaders who didn't play well with others and made the simple plea, we need more mature leaders. I was writing a book on leadership at the time, and my friend Jim Wilder had been doing groundbreaking work on the neuroscience of maturity. We got together and wrote the book Rare Leadership for the express purpose of trying to help people understand what it meant to be a mature leader. The word rare is actually an acrostic. It's designed to help people remember the 4 habits of mature people. It is anchored in Dr. Wilder's brain research. You can think of it as a formula. Remain relational plus act like yourself plus return to joy equals endure hardship well. Mature people suffer well. They endure hardship well. This is the primary habit of mature leaders. Infants don't suffer well at all. They're really just good at letting you know they're upset. Children are good at complaining about what they don't like, but need help handling their upset emotions. Adults, on the other hand, are people who handle upsetting people in situations without shutting down, blowing up, or turning into someone else. They practice 3 basic habits. 1. They remain relational under stress. Mature leaders remain relational by staying curious, showing appreciation, practicing kindness, and making eye contact. Secondly, they act like themselves under stress. Immature leaders turn into children and infants when things don't go their way. Because they don't act like themselves, you never know what you're going to get when you interact with them. People walk around immature leaders on eggshells, never sure when they will act like an adult and when they will act like a child. The third habit is returning to joy. The idea here is that mature leaders notice when they are getting overwhelmed and make sure they go back to being relational and acting like themselves before they make important decisions or say things they will regret. The science behind these habits is anchored in 3 important facts about the brain. First, the brain will either run on joy or fear. Fear burns people out and creates toxic environments. Those who learn to run their own lives and their teams on the fuel of joy can expect to keep everyone's motivation high for a long time. 2. The brain has 2 very different operating systems. One is the fast track, one is the slow track. Rare leadership is concerned with the fast track. This is the part of our brain that is run by habits. Now, we don't have time to sit and think about what it means to be mature. That has to happen instinctively. So the fast track is home to the skills and habits that allow us to be mature, allow that maturity to show up automatically in everything that we do. 3. The brain has 4 levels. At the highest level of brain function are the operations related to maturity. We handle problems, people, and emotions best when we are whole-brained leaders who have access to all 4 levels of the brain. Unfortunately, upsetting experiences can cause our brain to go into a cramp so that we lose access to the higher level functions. When this happens, we stop remaining relational and we stop acting like ourselves. It is at times like this that we need to learn how to return to joy if we want to endure hardship well. Rare leadership provides a new paradigm for understanding what it takes to be an emotionally resilient leader that others love to follow. As you read the books and go through the training, you will find yourself looking at the world differently. You will also find yourself handling your emotions and your relationships with greater maturity.